Hey, what's up, guys? Matt Modi with OddsJam. What we're going to do, we're just going to bet some baseball. I have two baseball best bets for you guys today. And what we're looking at here are two plays that I found using the OddsJam filter. So the minimum EV %3, league, MLB, filter out alternate markets, market with anything that is 35 and below. And voila, we have a couple plays here. One I am avoiding, and I will let you guys know why. But before I get started, there are a couple things that I just want to highlight before I get into it. Number one is this OddsJam Props app. The OddsJam Props app is a really helpful tool specifically for player props. Basically, all you need to do is just type in a player's name. Like if you want to type in Aaron Judge, you can look at all the different stats specifically for Aaron Judge. So it's a really helpful tool just to look at different player prop stuff. Can help for prize picks, entries, can help for DFS. Obviously, I use it for my player prop best bets. So download anywhere that you can get an app on any iOS store, OddsJam Props app. The second thing that we also just recently released is the this OddsJam Discord. So it's pretty cool. We have a bunch of free stuff, sports betting talk, positive EV betting strategies, a bunch of different stuff for free on the OddsJam Discord. It's basically a sports betting community that is meant for people like you who are watching this video, assuming you're sports bettors, to post some post some feedback, get all of our free picks, our crazy parlays. There are going to be some premium packages as well for those of you who are interested, but regardless, I definitely recommend getting signed up for the OddsJam Discord. Basically, it's supposed to be helpful for people like you that maybe don't have as much time to go in and line shop and stuff, that we'll just post all of our best bets here as well. So check it out. The link both to the OddsJam Discord as well as OddsJam Props is going to be the pinned comment and in the description of the video. So for my MLB betting strategy, I have had success with my MLB betting strategy recently. And I'm going to go ahead and start with this one first. It's the player prop one, so I can use the app to show you how I found it. Well, I found it using the OddsJam Positive EV page, show you why I like it so much. So it's Blake Snell over 5.5 strikeouts plus 110 odds on DraftKings. So in terms of unit sizing, this is about a 3-unit play, which is $75 for me. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this puppy in, and let's talk about it. So, of course, I need to add it to my bet tracker as well. So the OddsJam line prices this at minus 111. With the VIG removed, it's priced at plus 103. And of course, we bet it on DraftKings at plus 110. So that equates to a profit margin of roughly 3.3%. And the market width here is only 30 cents, which is awesome. So everything checks out from a math perspective on this one. To highlight the numbers here for a little bit, the OddsJam line, as everybody knows, it's pulled from the most accurate bookmaker in the world in terms of pricing odds. The OddsJam line, that sportsbook, they brand themselves as winners welcome, so they accept all sharp action. They don't have any limits. So that's why we like to say it has the most efficient betting market, right? Of course, before you can do anything, you need to remove the VIG. The VIG is just the juice that sportsbooks price odds. It's how they make their money. So in order to get an accurate representation of what the OddsJam line truly views a market at, you just got to remove the VIG. And the gap between the VIG and the book that you're betting it at, the odds of the book that you're betting it at, is where you get your profit margin from here. So this profit margin, of all the numbers that I've talked about, is probably the most important. This can essentially be, it's your percent edge over the sportsbook. It can be viewed how much money you're going to make per every $100 spent on this bet. So for every $100 on this Blake Snell over strikeouts, you should figure to make $3.30, which I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but there's a couple things to keep in mind. Number one, it's just one bet. So there's another one 4%, a couple 4%. So this $3 turns into an additional $12. That's 15 on 4 bets. So if you're continually placing multiple positive expected value bets a day, you see your profit just compound upon each other. And it's also something that's going to be settled tonight. It's not like a stock where you have to wait a couple months for the stock market to rise. This profit, in theory, will be realized once the game settles tonight. So just a couple things to keep in mind, and you just slowly watch your profit go up. But from a math perspective, everything checks out here. Of course, one thing that I like to do is just look into all the markets and see where everything is being priced at. So we know DraftKings prices this at plus 110, right? the OddsJam line prices it at minus 111. So FanDuel does look like it prices it closer to the OddsJam line, but BetMGM has it down at minus 110, closer to the OddsJam line. So it's a little bit of an outlier compared to all four of these books. So that part checks well enough. But another reason why I really liked it is using the OddsJam props app. Just look at how Snell has been trending in his past couple games. So you can filter the stats all last 25, last 10, last 5. So it looks like of the season, he's only hit in 5 of 10, which still has the implied odds of plus 100, which are lower than the odds we got it at plus 110. But if you just look at his last 5, look at his, and especially his last 2, 12 and 11, shows someone that seems to have found their stride with their getting their strikeouts, as my dog plays with the bone next to me. So the implied odds of his last 5 is minus 150. So if we're just looking at this objectively, we found a play that the sharpest sportsbook in the world prices at about plus 103. We also found a play there the player hits in his last 5 games about 60% of the time, which has an implied odds of minus 150. So all in all, that tells me that this is a really profitable play. And this is one that I took. Obviously, you saw me lock it in on DraftKings right here. Blake Snell over 5.5 strikeouts thrown. So this is going to be my first bet. It will be added to the profit tracking spreadsheet, which is free to use. So which you can get access to. So if you go to the Discord, you will have access to this link. And that's going to be my first bet. My second one is going to be this play right here: Cleveland Guardians versus Detroit Tigers. First half total runs under 3.5. So the play I have, this is going to be a little bit of a lower play, lower than about 2.5 unit play. I'm going to put 65 on this one on FanDuel, $65. Lock it in, and let's talk about this one, my second play. So, of course, I need to add this one to my bet tracker as well. The reason why I like this one, obviously, it fits all the parameters of my baseball betting strategy. It's above 3% EV, and it's 25 or below in market width. I've also had a lot of success on first half total runs or total runs, specifically with baseball, which is really nice. So the odds that I bet it at on FanDuel are plus 158. The OddsJam line has it at plus 139 with the big removed plus 147. Only 22 cents in market width. Check, check, check. Profit margin on this one is 4.27%. So if you have a little bit of a bigger bankroll than me, you bet $100 on each of these, you would have profited almost like a little over $8 in this, a little over $7, $8 in this regard. And that's only on 2 bets to keep in mind. So just keep in mind that you have to, in order to be profitable, you're not going to do it on one bet overnight, but you're slowly going to see your profit start to move in the right direction. So from a math perspective, everything checks out. Looking at where all the other markets price this, MGM is the only other book that has odds for this all the way down at plus 140, closer to the OddsJam line. So this plus 158 is clearly an outlier when you compare to every other book. So everything checks the box here. So I obviously locked it in, as you saw, for $65. And that's going to be it. Those are going to be my 2 plays. Keep in mind that I found this Blake Snell one the Blake Snell one, I didn't find it. I gotta stop saying that. I didn't find it. It helped me confirm that it was indeed a profitable bet using the OddsJam Props app. And also make sure to go to the Discord to just join the OddsJam community. It's a really fun community. We're getting a lot of really, some good engagement, some good users, some good people in here. So definitely join. Link to both of these are in the description and the pinned comment. And that's all I got for you. So let me know if you're tailing. Would love to hear any feedback, and have a good one.